Hello. This video is going to show you how to separate your grade center by quarter grading periods. So you can actually create grading periods based on quarter, 6 weeks, 12 weeks, semester, whatever you would like, and then view grade columns by those grading periods. This will condense the amount of columns you have in your grade center. So I'm in class. I'm going to come down to my full grade center. And once it opens, I have my manage option right here. And in order to view your grade center by grading period, you first have to create a grading period. So the first option is right here, grading period. So as you can see right now, I have nothing created. So I'm going to go to create grading period. And I'm going to call this quarter one. So that's the first 9 weeks, whatever you decide to name it. Then it gives me an option here. So for today's purpose, I'm going to say none, but you could actually do a date range. So any assignment that goes in on the first day of the grading period, and then you can have the end date for the last day of the grading period. And every time you create those dates in there, when you create assignments or anything else that goes through there, it'll automatically populate them to that grading period. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit. And I'm going to create one more just so we can see for an example, quarter two. And same thing, it gives me the same options here. And I can also associate this grading period with all columns that have a due date within this date range. Now that's important. If it's not a due date on it, it won't know where to populate it to, so it won't automatically go. So I'm going to go ahead and click submit again. And now I have my two grading periods. So if I go back to my grade center, I can go to manage, and I want to go to column organization. And from here, I have the option to change grading period to quarter one, quarter two, or not in a grading period. And right now, all of my stuff is not in a grading period because I haven't assigned it anywhere. So if I come down here, and as you can see, I have quarter one created here, quarter two created here. So now, if I come down here and I say this, and this, I want to actually check those boxes, and I'm going to say that's all going to go into quarter one. Okay, so it actually put it in quarter one for me. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to say these next 4 or 5, I'm going to put in, go back up to change grading period 2, and I'm going to put it in quarter 2. So as you can see right now, I have these grading periods in here, and I have everything by grading period. So I'm going to select submit. Now that I'm back in Grade Center and I changed which assignments go into quarter one, quarter two, and of course I can do this for as many quarters as I want, 9 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. I have this option up here called filter. So I'm going to select filter. And now I want to come over here to full grade center. And instead of seeing full grade center, I want to come over here and view only my quarter one assignments. I only put 4 assignments in there, and of those 4 assignments, 3 were hidden. So the only one we can see now is this course overview one. If I come back up here and I want to say quarter 2, we put 5 assignments in that quarter, 2 of which were hidden, so it gives me 3 of these assignments here to view. Much easier to view than scroll through 40 assignments or tests, quizzes, whatever you have in there. So again, I had to go to manage, set my grading periods first, go back to Grade Center, come to manage and go to column organization. I needed to check the box for the assignments that I wanted to go into a specific quarter, come up here and pop it into the quarter that they need to go to. Now, if I made a mistake and didn't want certain ones in a quarter, I have to check those boxes and then say not in a grading period. And what that will do is it took all those out of there and dropped them back in here. But one thing it does do is it drops them back into the bottom. So all 4 of those went back to the bottom here. So if I wanted them back to the top, I would have to click and drag the whole way back up to the top so they were in the right location. And then I select submit. And so if I want to go back to full grade center, you see my filter still on. I come back over here and I say full grade center. And now I'm back to the regular grade center. I hope this helps you organize your grade center a little better so it doesn't get overwhelming for you.